lot of money riding on that 99-cent hose clamp there. So I'm gonna put an extra one on there just so I don't have a heart attack every time I hear a bang.
Austin, you're as bad as Ralph. You like getting the work done. I'm trying to film this stuff, and you already got half the job done.
Man,
So
I'm just here to get the work done.
what have you done so far this morning?
So I removed leaves from all 4 of these tanks. Got the Vermont maple leaves out of them because we can't have Vermont maple leaves here in Ohio. So those are out. I'm about to, I got this one draining. I'm going to string a hose in here and scrub them out.
What were you saying about the tanks?
I think a couple of these are sloping the wrong way. Water is bunching up at the back instead of coming forward to the valves. So
That's all Dean. That was Dean's fault.
well, what do you expect? I mean, but
No. So you're saying shimming them up's not that big a deal?
I don't think it should be. I got a bottle jack in the car.
Well, you're the only one that can fit in there, dude.
No, I was gonna send Ralph back there.
Yeah. Well, Ralph, the right people in there. Oh.
That's a good point. Yeah, I figure I can get a bottle jack under the back and just it'll only take a couple inches.
Thinking the concrete slopes a little bit.
I thought maybe.
Yeah. Well, good deal. So you already got the leaves out.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. He's on it. I think Austin just would rather do this than work on the bottling line.
Well, that's true too. But I did check with Dean before I came in here.
All right. Good deal. Rather be in the woods?
Geez, this time of year, I'd definitely rather be in the woods.
Did you get anything?
I don't want to talk about it.
Did you miss?
I missed a monster.
Did you?
He come up to me at 30 yards and was coming through the brush, and he stopped a little too soon. And we all carried two-way radios. Well, my sister was out and she got lost. And while that buck had to take 2 more steps to be clear. And I've got the scope on him, like as soon as that shoulder pops out, he's gonna drop right there. And while he's standing in the brush, Brooke came over the radio. I'm lost, I can see the neighbor's box behind me, I don't know where. And as soon as he heard that, he keyed right in on me. To make it worse, I have my radio clipped right there. I leave my rifle on my shoulder, reach down and try to turn it off. I turn the knob the wrong way and make it louder. So he stared me right down and I thought, well, it was my only shot. So I think I caught some brush and deflected.
That's a bummer, man. You going back out?
Well, that depends. I mean, definitely, I just don't know when.
Well, I'm glad you're climbing these tanks. Is that ladder working okay?
It needs a couple more rungs.
What?
I can get in and out, but the last step is, it's pretty bad.
Oh, jeez. You whiner.
You go climb in those tanks.
I was thinking that. I was like, that's quite a doozy, that first step. You gotta basically do a chin up to get out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at least you get you going.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. I gotta put a couple more rungs on there. I was tired last night.
Well, I'm sure, yeah.
All right. Cool. Thanks for the update. All right. See how Austin did here. Clean tank. Clean tank. Clean tank. Clean tank. We got 4 clean tanks in here. Good deal. So come over here. Show us what you did yesterday. We'll go over here and look at these tanks.
Hard to see because I put drums right in front of them. But I took off the valves. You can see this one pretty good.
So what'd you do? Let me see if I can get some light on this here. There we go. What'd you do?
First thing was, these were all full of leaves and water and junk. I added this piece on so that we could connect the hose, drain the water out the door to the drain, shoveled out the leaves, sprayed it down, scrubbed it, got them all clean. Then once that was done, I pulled this valve off. There's a threaded coupler behind it. Took it off there, and then there's a 90-degree elbow that connects to a threaded nipple on the tank. Took that off too, and then we got special Teflon tape made for stainless to stainless connections. taped everything up, and put it back together.
So you think this will hold syrup here?
Oh, I got a pretty good feeling it'll hold syrup.
So you're happy with the valve?
Yes.
All right.
Everything's on there good and tight.
Tanks are in. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. So we got, I'll turn the light off here. We need better lighting in here, Austin. So we've named our tanks. Have you noticed that?
I saw that.
Did
Those
you?
look
Did you see the names of the tanks?
good. I saw which one wasn't there.
Which one's not there?
Michigan.
No, we got Superior, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's for the Ohio syrup, Austin. That's gotta be. So we got
Gotcha.
Superior. What else we got here?
Superior, Huron,
Huron.
Ontario,
Got Ontario.
and
And
Erie.
of course, Erie.
Here's my question. Did you put these in any specific order, or you just slap them on there?
Well, they're in order. They spell shoe. So SHOE. We kind of wanted a little quick trip, or a quick tip to remember which tank's which. So
Okay.
if you think about the first letter of each tank,
I didn't know how fancy you were getting if you like looked at a map and put them in the order that they're in on the map.
no, if I did it was by accident, but no, that is not the case.
Don't ask me. I
we
don't
just
know if you
made
did or
sure
not.
that Michigan wasn't one of them.
Well, yeah, that was the main focus,
Yeah.
is that Michigan's not here.
I mean, we're Buckeyes. There's no way we're gonna have a tank named Michigan.
Michigan, forget it. Hey, while we're up here, so this is what I was talking about yesterday. If you put the level on here, which I
Tank's
actually...
level.
I put a board across this support and put the level right on there, and it reads that it's about dead level,
Okay.
but you're still getting the water that pools up in the back there.
So we're gonna have to get in there with your pool ladder and use a squeegee every now
Squeegee,
and
yeah,
then. Or you know what? Let's shim it. I mean, I don't mind shimming it. We're just.
I
have
don't
to-
think that's a project for today,
No.
but it may be
Would you
something.
feel better if it had more slope?
In all reality, what's it matter to me? Because I'm going to be in the woods most of the time anyways. But I'm trying to make it easier on Zach and Paige and everything. Because every time you put syrup in here and go to drain it, if all that syrup doesn't drain, you're either going to have a really long-handled squeegee for the tanks, or
Yeah.
somebody's going to have to get in there and squeegee it all forward. It'd just make their lives easier if it all ran to the
Or just use water, rinse down the remainder, and then boil it back down into syrup.
That's true, but
It's probably quicker just to do that.
I don't know, you think? That's a lot of boil time as opposed to just...
Exactly. That's the only thing you guys let me do anymore.
Yeah.
Well, good deal. That'll work. Somebody had their kid eyes on. All right, here we go. This is for you, Zach Bo, since you can't be here. This is the first syrup. Hey, did you close the valve? I'm just kidding. I checked it. It's funny.
Yeah, we'll see.
There we go. There she is. The first lake is being filled, Bethany. There she goes. Put a little light on for you. That's for you, Zach Bo. Lake Superior. Beautiful sight. Fill her up. Everything looks tight.
Jack. I don't know if you can see it, but we're pumping, buddy. Pumping about 60 gallons a minute. A little less, about 58. And if you can notice, it's pumping down, hitting that round bottom, and just rolling it. It's actually doing a pretty good job of mixing. And you can see, it's heading towards the front of the tank where we are pumping. So I wanted to mix it. I'm very happy with how well this is turning. See if you can see it. So what are we doing now?
Oh, we're bracing up the valve on this tank.
Why are we bracing the valve?
It just has a little play. We have to recirculate to mix everything we just blend.
All right.
Blend. That's the new word.
You blent it all up?
We blent it. It's been blend. Now it needs to get mixed.
Okay, so you said something about tape measures.
Yeah, I was just saying we're so good at guessing our widths. Twice now today we've just made a guess. This is gonna fit perfectly, and it does.
So we don't
That's
even.
why I can never find a tape measure around this joint, because we don't even need them.
That's right. I love it. So, tank Superior is just about full. This is the largest body of maple syrup in the state of Ohio. Did you catch my play on words there, Austin?
Yes, I caught the plan.
Okay.
I understood, but I guess you could loosely call that joke.
Yeah, it's not really. It's a dad joke.
Yeah,
It's a body of maple syrup.
I guess.
And it's, it's in the Superior tank. Body.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Okay. So here we go. This is our first blend in tank Superior. And we're going to circulate this with this 2-inch pump for quite a while. It's going to take a good half hour to turn this tank over, so we're going to just let this thing circulate to mix so we make sure our flavor's right. Folks, I would have loved to fill this up all the way, but the order just isn't that big of an order, so I did exactly what Bethany asked, and we're going to just make this batch, and then the next time we have a big batch, we'll blend a bigger batch and maybe get a little braver each time. I'm pretty confident in these tanks. Yeah, there she is. If I accidentally fall in and die in a vat of maple syrup, it will have been an honorable death.